Okay, man, I just finished watching Bianca do her costuming 101. Bianca, you're amazing. And inspiring and fabulous and wonderful. So, I love the fact that we had Bianca doing her one-on-one, get something basic and like accessorize, because I have to tell you that is exactly where I started in 19 actually a little bit earlier than that, but right around 1992 was when I first started doing anything Regency-esque, and gosh, it's inspiring and it's so much fun to know that we have so many resources now that we did not have back then. Historical patterns that could be bought. Simplicity McCall's, that wasn't necessarily a thing. Yeah, they had, stuff for Halloween, but nothing like what we have today. And the whole concept of upcycling, I mean, I will just tell you that the very first place that my mom started every single time we did Halloween was at the thrift store. But I thought that we were like freaks. Like, I thought that was something totally bizarre. And quite frankly, a little bit shameful. Like, oh no, we have to go to the Goodwill. And sure enough, she would find a dress. She would take it all apart. She would make it gorgeous. So I am so grateful to Bianca for sharing all of this stuff with all of you, because let's face it, it's really fun to dress up. I hope that is the message that you are all taking away from this. With this video, we are officially switching over from men's wardrobe discussions to women's wardrobe discussions. And as we talked about, I have to remember where my microphone is because I don't have a boom mic dude. As we talked about, there's so many different things. There's so many different reasons to go into your closet, to have a wardrobe, things that you can wear. In my case, I absolutely adore having things that I can loan out to other people. It does occur to me that right about now, I am just laying it all out there that I am still wearing my cover up and my morning cap, and it is 5 o'clock at night because Bianca just finished. So yeah, that's a thing. It's Regency Quarantine Pandemic Day. Cheers. So as I was saying, there are a ton of reasons to have costumes. There are a ton of reasons to have a Regency wardrobe. Your reasons may be that you want to go to Jane Austen conventions. Maybe you want to go to balls. Maybe you want to go to picnics. Those things need slightly different clothes. Like Bianca said, you've got your basic white dress and then you've got accessories. Maybe you've got overdresses. Maybe you've got coats. Maybe you've got Spencers. Maybe you have pelisses. All of these things with all of these different names. But basically, the idea of having different stuff is so that you can be cool enough, warm enough, covered up enough, or, displaying the goods enough. So the next level of organizing for me, because I have a rather large women's wardrobe, is to really think about two different things. First of all, I organize, not strictly speaking by color, but by season. I have a number of different clothes that I think of as being springtime. Maybe they're lighter colors, maybe they're lighter material, and summertime, very light material, because let me tell you, that ballroom, it's gonna get hot. You are going to be hot, dancing around, and you do not want to be in a wool overdress when that happens. So, where are you wearing it? I.e., are you going to a picnic? Or are you going to a ball? Is this for day? Is it for evening? And also, what time of year it is, or what is the weather going to be like? Are you likely to be cold and need multiple layers and a Spencer and a shawl, etc., etc., etc.? Or is it going to be sunny but very warm, and maybe you want that absolutely adorable, lovely chemisette like you saw Bianca wearing. And I'll show you one from my closet as well, which is historical sunscreen. There it is. Why do we wear chemisettes outside? Because a layer of fabric means we don't get tan. And why is it bad to be tan? If you're tan, then you don't have protective clothing, you can't afford it, and you are obviously a much lower class. So in the Regency, tan is bad. You don't want to be a person who has to go outside. This is another reason why we have bonnets, to keep the sun off of our face, no sun damage there. Why we have parasols, keep the sun off. They work fabulously. Lots of these accessories and lots of these bits and pieces of clothing come down to, how do we make ourselves comfortable? So this is sort of an in-between video. I'm going to actually get to the clothes in a second, but Bianca was drinking and I decided it would be utterly indecent if I didn't have a glass of port. Actually, I'm on my second one. Very good. Oh, so good. So anyway, thank you for listening. Again, the next two things that we're going to talk about, temperature and event. Is it day? Is it evening? Is it hot? Or is it cold? And I'll be right back in the next video. Port, so good.